The old gods, they guide me. Ancient wisdom, they provide me. Unto us the runes he gave, and stories of legends and heroes brave. Tales of bold battle, tales of blood, tales of kinship and brotherhood. Olden he counsels me, and Sur he protects me. The gods they stay, even when my family forgets me. They help me grow, help me learn. They feed me wisdom for which I yearn. Though hardship and pain, through suffering and shame, the gods they forged me into a warrior worthy of Valhall's great golden halls, until Yggdrasil finally falls. That was a poem that I wrote myself, and that was quite a few years ago now. I've been through a lot in my life. I've suffered greatly. I've known pain that most people will never know in their life. I've known what it's like to starve, to be homeless. I've been abandoned and by everyone I knew. I've been betrayed. I've been violated. And each time I thought that it was going to break me. I thought that would be the end of me. That I would just end up putting a bullet in my brain because I just couldn't deal with the pain. But eventually I grew and I learned, and I took that pain and I made it into armor. And then I made a sword. And now my suffering and my hardships have made me stronger. They've made me a warrior. And I've grown to a point where I'm very wise for my age. I'm 31, and I'm very wise. I relate more with older people, like in their 60s and 70s, than I do with people my own age. Because they too are very wise. And I'm now at a place in my life where I'm stable. I have a truck. I rent a room. It's not my own place, but it's better than some of the places I've been. And I have a stable job, and I have friends, and I reconnected with my brother and my sister, and things are good. So I've been thinking about what am I gonna live for other than myself, because the journey of self-love is still happening. I'm still learning to be okay with who I am, and to be confident and proud of those things. But I also want to share my happiness and what I've learned with the world, because I feel that they could benefit from what I have to say. It's been a lifelong goal of mine to leave the world better off than how I found it. And I've been really confused on how to do that, because it sounds like a really big task. But really it's not. When I really thought about it, it's really not that big of a deal. It's just maybe a kind word here, or a gentle touch there, or a caring inquiry. Hey, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Even if it's a stranger, you know what I mean? Like, sacrificing of yourself so that someone else can carry on, so that someone else can get through their day. it's as simple as that, leaving the world better than how you found it. But I want to do that also in bigger ways. I want to reach more people. I want to help drive humanity to the place we need to be to ascend to the stars. And you're like, oh, this fucking lady is crazy. She's talking about ascending to the stars. I'm literally talking about ascending to the stars. Elon Musk is doing it right now. We are in the beginning stages of when we will become a type 1 civilization, where we will have complete control over our own planet, and we start gathering materials and resources from asteroids and planetoids, and when we start expanding to new solar systems and visit new stars, and when we start truly harnessing the energy of our own star. And I want to be or I at least want to spark or ignite the spiritual, moral side of becoming multiplanetary species, multi-system species one day. Because right now humans aren't ready. A lot of us are still very selfish and closed-minded. A lot of us remain ignorant and they remain happy in their ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. It's a saying. It's a saying because it's true. A lot of people, Odin said, a man who is truly wise is never truly happy. So, people who are wiser, are aware of more, are less likely to be happy, or probably less, I don't know if it's less happier, but definitely less likely to be happy because of what they know. Because of what they've been through, like me. But some of us still have the strength and drive to rise above our suffering and turn it into a strength and a weapon of change. And not necessarily a weapon, but because I'm not slaying anyone, I'm uplifting people. But I look at it as a weapon because it's a weapon against evil. It's a weapon against selfishness, against ignorance, against intolerance, against racism, against, genderism? I'm not sure if that's what they call it. I'm sure there's a term for it, but being prejudiced against someone because of how they present, or maybe because of their gender identity. I myself am transgender. I was assigned male at birth. That is the proper term for that, if you want to be respectful. But I've been on hormones for 7 years, and I am looking forward towards surgery. But unfortunately, I'm not in a financial position yet to obtain bottom surgery, because it is very expensive. It can be around it can be $25,000. It can be $32,000. I've even heard $50,000. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. So here I am, making the best of things, and I want to share that happiness and wisdom with you all. And that is what my videos are going to be about. I may mention here and there a political matter, but I will never speak in depth about it, because I'm just not well informed enough to form an official opinion on it. I mean, I do have an opinion about all the politics I hear about, but I don't, everybody, it feels very differently about religion and politics. Religion, politics, and money are the 3 most sensitive topics for people. They even tell you that in cosmetology school. So I will be speaking about matters of the heart, matters of the spirit. I will be sharing poetry, and I will be dispensing wisdom. And if you don't like it, you can leave. You can stop watching the video. and go about your merry day. But if it makes a difference for you, then I've done what I came to do, and that is to leave the world better than how I found it. Thanks, guys. I'll see you another time.